I want you to consider for a moment a tree growing in the center of the city. The tree has no control over its outer reality. The tree is a tree growing in a human world, and humans will do what humans do, whether it's hurting it, taking limbs from the tree, or constructing buildings that block the light from the tree. The tree does not think about these distractions. Rather, the tree grows, focusing, reorienting, and reaching for the light of the sun. This reaching is of a biological nature. There is no frontal lobe and no ego telling the tree about these about these distractions, about these hindrances to its goal. There is no rumination. There's no room for rumination within the being of the tree. We humans are not so lucky. We do have frontal lobes and we do have an ego and we do have rumination because it is they are all three of those things are very helpful for when it comes to survival. But when it comes to creating, to making something, it can be very difficult. But with practice, you too can be free of the distractions of the outer world. You too can have the focus of a tree, and you too can reach the light of the sun. The tree has one goal, and that goal is to grow. To meet this goal, the tree orients itself around the sun. The sun is its prime main focus, its North Star, as you might call it. So, what is your goal and what can you make the North Star? What can you make the sun? What can you orient yourself around and focus solely on to reach your goal? I'll use my goals as an example. Right now, I'm working on a novel. So, for example, if I was not doing the orientation method and I was just writing, I would probably think a bit about, oh, I'm not yet getting the dialogue in this piece that I want. My dialogue sounds trite and overused and not original at all. I hate it. And that's the kind of rumination for this project that I would fall into of like thinking about, oh, well, I'm not going to get the project done until I fix this, and this. And that's all valid. But when it starts to distract from the actual project itself is when the issues arise. If you're trying to bake and you're thinking the whole day about I'm going to make this amazing birthday cake for my brother, and you keep thinking about all the ways that it's going to go wrong, the birthday has passed and they got no cake. Super dumb analogy, but it's very clear. So with my writing, using the method of orienting around a central sun, a central piece of your goal. I just picture the end book, and I'm a very visual person, so I use a lot of visuals. But you don't have to do a visual aspect for this. You just choose something. So for me, I focus entirely on the book at the end. I know what I want the cover to look like, and every time I hit a wall, I picture that end product. Like, yeah, I'm going towards that. Oh yeah, and it's gonna have like green trim, whatever. Like it doesn't fully matter how detailed you are, but you just need to remind yourself what the end goal is. Because that part of you that's ruminating over, oh, I'm not going to get this project done or I'm not going to be able to make it, that part's going to ruminate no matter what. Whether there actually is a problem or not is of no concern to that part. It is going to ruminate. So give it something it can ruminate on that is of benefit, that is going to help propel you further towards your goal rather than stopping the momentum of your goal. So, super simple, but really hard to actually do in the moment. Pick your North Star, pick your sun, and when you start to feel like you are ruminating or stuck in a project, bring your North Star into the room, focus on that, and the rumination slowly over time will stop derailing you from your goal.